Today we're going to go into depth on cold approach again, the sweet science of cold approach, and we're going to find out what happens when you approach someone's mother, when you approach someone's daughter, and when you approach someone's girlfriend. We're going to get reactions when you approach someone's better half, daughter, or mum. And we're going to watch these reactions right now. But before we kick it off, I'm Dave, and this channel is dedicated to giving you no bullshit, novel dating advice for the modern man. My book is in the description. You can download my book, The Disabled Casanova. And also I've got a 30-day challenge on cold approach in there with drills, the sweet science of cold approach. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get in there. I got these 3 videos. Sons react to their mothers getting catcalled. Dads, fathers, and men react to their girlfriends. So let's get into it.
She's one of my favorite people, and like you can see, it's all smiles whenever we see each other.
Yeah. We're walking around New York City, and people said hello to me. It was all caught on tape.
Fucking unbelievable.
He's joking.
She's pretty, alright? Obviously it's gonna happen.
I thought, okay, was good.
I'll give you proper perspective.
Okay.
He's a supportive son.
I love you too.
She likes the attention.
I mean, my mother's beautiful. It happens. But I hate it though.
It's a cliche, but it's true. In a nanosecond, he's now in high school.
Well, I'm not really nervous. Just the fact that, these grades mean more. I'm not, worried about, the social aspect of it.
What about girlfriends?
I'm okay there.
Oh, that's something new.
That's weird. He looked a lot older.
Would it be more appropriate if we were the same age?
No, it's just, I don't know. He just, walked up to you and just, said that stuff. I don't know, what he was trying to get at there.
Nice legs. It's just catcalling from a distance.
It's like you just saw a girl walking down the street, why he needs to comment about, that stuff. When there's not a male figure there, then they feel more, they're more prone to do it.
You really are unguarded in their eyes.
What I've seen so far is just people catcalling as a girl walks by. It's not really engaging with her and starting up a conversation. What do you expect to get out of this? This is obviously bad for society, and it is not cold approach. This is not cold approach. This is not warm approach. This is just yelling at someone walking down the street, objectifying them. It's not really that cool at all, to be honest, and it's pretty stupid. Why just yell out? If you find her attractive, okay, you spot her over there, go over and try to start up a genuine conversation. Make a comment about the environment in an indirect way. Try to have a nice, smooth conversation. And instead of going, hey, nice legs, and, that's a form of fear, in my opinion. Guys that do that, they're scared of the women. They actually are. They're fearful of her.
That's just creepy. If I was uncomfortable and someone kept saying that stuff to me, it would make me feel like an object, probably.
Women really... Well, what are you going to do? You're going to report an incident of someone catcalling? Is it really illegal or something? I don't know. I don't think it's illegal, is it? It's stupid. It's not very effective, definitely.
Oh, that looks great. You guys look so good. Yeah.
You're supposed to say, get it from my mama.
My mom is 10 times stronger than what anybody thinks, honestly.
Must be a god with gorgeous
So
eyes like
basically, our
that.
pastor's picking up on mom.
Weird.
Not really picking up. He's catcalling as she walks by. This is just, it's the worst way to do it. You can't have a mature adult conversation with someone when you're just yelling at them walking by. It's just stupid, and it's lazy. And he's obviously, if he's really attracted to her, he's fearful to actually go over and say hello in a mature adult way. Halle Berry.
Now that my age, she's too old for you guys. Like, go to school. It's ridiculous.
Hey, how you doing, girl? That's not too bad. She's walking by and saying, hi, hey, how you doing? She has the opportunity to stop and engage him, have a conversation. That's probably the best approach I've seen so far. Just standing there as she walked by saying, hey, how you doing?
Calls my mom, I just feel angry and weird and so much anger.
Sometimes it's really
I think it's important for you guys at home to understand that, this is the way a son would react seeing his mother being, I guess, catcalled. So think about it. If you're doing cold approach, you're going to have to do it in a more mature way than just yelling out at a woman going past. And a lot of guys say, look, go over and make a comment about how pretty she is or how beautiful she is. To some extent, yeah, it's acceptable, but you might accidentally come off the wrong way by doing it that way. Why not just have a general, indirect conversation, mature adult to adult conversation, and if she's not down to have it, move on. This guy's obviously overreacting. What happened to her wasn't that bad at all, really. Let's have a look at the fathers.
They filmed me walking around, and
now you can see this guy just instantly. This is just an angry guy. This is the type of guy who, if he's driving, he's the type of guy that would chuck a tantrum. You just see it. It's just everything about him. Just
we tried to capture.
I've already seen this, but
That's
this.
where this was going.
Look at that ass. So like she's walking by, you just yell out, look at that ass. Look at that ass. It's like, what is this guy trying to achieve by doing that? If he likes that ass, and he's hanging out with his buddies and just yelling out, what are you achieving by that? You could, walk over and try to have a mature conversation with her, and you never know, she might actually stop, talk to you, interact to you, realize that you're not an idiot like everybody else yelling at her going by, and it might progress from there. But
This is where we're starting from? That's where we're getting to. This is
The beginning.
okay, good. Wow.
sup with you, girl? What they rapping and shit? Miss, you're not gonna go in here? Oh, so he's like working in the shop.
That just keeps on going.
It's a shop, dude. He's obviously working for the shop, trying to get anyone in there. What is it? Thai cafe?
Yeah. That just happens and you're just...
That was a cold approach. That was actually a cold approach. Where you from?
Yeah. That just happens and you're just...
How you doing? Where you from? Is that really... That's actually not so bad. And then she just keeps walking. She doesn't stop. And straight away he turns around and keeps walking. Obviously not an effective cold approach. I don't see anything wrong with that. He tried, and as soon as he noticed that she wasn't interested, just walked off. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's probably the best approach we've seen so far.
Keep on strong.
See, and he didn't react to that, by the way.
So I'm going. Yeah. That just happens and you just keep on strong.
And you just keep on strolling. Yeah, so this guy, you can see it. He doesn't... He's like, oh, well, it's not that bad, really. You just keep on strolling. Look at that shit. Damn, I ain't peep that?
Have some respect. Like, have some respect. You know?
Just catcalling.
How often does that, do you think that happens? I mean, I'm just seeing clips of it. And obviously they don't say that when you and I are walking down the street. Are you hearing of that on the way here?
No.
Or see any of that?
No.
And that makes you wonder, why can't you, if you're interested in the girl, genuinely interested in the girl, why can't you talk to the girl when she's with her dad? Why can't they? You see? It's kind of like someone acting like they're guilty, even though they're not guilty. It just makes everyone just assume that they're guilty. You know, those shifty characters. If you've got nothing to hide, there's no reason why you can't approach her in front of her dad.
But yeah, it's usually an everyday thing.
Street harassment. What is the definition of harassment is the same person approaching you and harassing you several times continuously. That's the definition of harassment. It's not different people saying hello and then you just bundle them all together and accuse the whole street of just being one person. It's if different people approach, you can't call that harassment. It's harassment by one person continuously, and they have to be at least warned that they're harassing you before you can accuse them of harassment. So Cornell University needs a dictionary.
It's summertime, animals are out.
Sup, girl? You have pretty eyes? How corny is that?
That bag, is pretty full. And it does have a clasp on it so that, she wouldn't lose anything if she had to smack somebody in the head with it.
Yeah, someone talking to you is a good excuse to use violence. Okay, well, that's why society's kind of messed up, you idiot. Oh, gee, 70 report being followed. Well, that's different, following someone.
I don't know what you mean, very nice. You meant on the cars that passing by? Did he send it to you?
I think he sent it to me.
Okay.
He sounds Italian. This is very common in Italy.
If he said it to you, you are very nice. There's no problem there.
Thank you. I think you're very nice too.
Thank you. She is beautiful. He is not lying.
You know, I have to say it, especially you got the beautiful deep dimples. There's
The
no way
deep
in the
dimples?
world, but you're a true living witness to this. That anybody is that damn beautiful. And you are.
Yeah, that's very, very direct. I wonder how often that type of an approach works out. Go over there, and it seems very charismatic to some extent, but it's not really, because you're just letting her know that you're attracted to her looks, and you don't care at all about her personality in any way, and you're not even trying to get to know her personality. He's literally just looking at her body. He's probably not even... It doesn't look... You can see he's looking down. He's not looking at her face, really. She seems to be... Oh, that's nice. Up here, you can see Dad's not very happy with this. But so far, if he was to get any sort of response from her... as in, oh, sorry, I'm not interested, and then he leaves, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see what happens.
is an old man
So he's continuously going.
that have to
So we don't know what was said, but obviously this conversation's gone on a very long time. Is this is whoever filmed this, did they deliberately hide what was said? I would like to know what was said, because if she was continuously saying, look, I'm not interested, look, I'm fine, see you later, bye bye, and he just continuously walks alongside her, I think the walk and talk is okay as long as she is okay with you. But if she shows any sort of feeling uneasy or not really into it, you should just leave straight away. But we don't know because it's all silence and they sped it up. And we haven't seen her tell him to go away. I'm assuming if she did say that early, they would have shown it. But I'm getting the impression that she just giggled and had a conversation with him and kind of led him on this long walk, and they've had a long talk and walk together. It seems like they're manipulating this approach.
respect a young girl that walks.
Hang on, he hasn't been following her for 3 minutes. We don't know what was said. He's not behind her. He approached her. We saw the approach. He said that she was very beautiful and she giggled. And we didn't hear what she said afterwards. If she said, look, sorry, I'm not interested, and then he continued to walk and talk with her, then he's gone too far by doing it for 3 minutes or longer. But there's no evidence of that. See, this is a bit of manipulation.
On the street, not to come so strong or not.
Yeah, not to come so strong. And he's Italian. He would know. In Italy, these guys approach everything. It's part of the culture. Italian guys are so... how would you call it? They're so forward and direct in Italy. I spoke to an Italian guy, one of you guys. I spoke to one of you guys only a few days ago from Italy, and he was saying, look, I can't do cold approach in Italy because every Italian guy does cold approach, and women just have they've got their guard up as soon as they leave home because Italian guys are just so forward. Okay. Oh, no. So, what is it? It's been 4 or 5 minutes now, probably. She's like, oh, no. Why not? That's not going to get you in trouble.
I'm a married lady.
Oh, she's married. Okay. And then you go, okay, thank you. See you later. Did she say that 3 minutes ago? Or did she only just bring that up? I dare say they would have shown it earlier if she did.
That's okay, give it to your husband too.
Yeah, it's time to leave.
Okay, you guys come on up.
That's upset at me now. The way he talked, the way he was no shame coming on like this on the street without even knowing the young lady.
Well, and you're such a little princess. You're so sweet.
Oh, okay.
Stay sweet like you are. Never change, no matter what anybody says.
Our daughters and wife and mother are to be treated with respect.
If you were present and he was doing this in front of, what would you say to him?
I think there would be a fist fight there.
I don't think there would be a fist fight. I think this is just someone watching it and overreacting. I don't think so. I think as an Italian man, he would have been far worse when he was younger, and now he's overreacting, and you can see it in her eyes. She's like, yeah, right, Dad. Next. Men react to their girlfriends getting catcalled. I think it's important that you guys watch this and try to understand if you are going to learn this sweet science of cold approach, there's a lot of pitfalls. You could cross the line quite easy. And it's important to understand where that line is and to not cross it. So when you do cold approach, you need to understand, okay, well, imagine when you cold approach, if their son, their father, or, well, hopefully they don't have a boyfriend or husband, but just say their brother, the men in their family were actually watching the approach when you did the cold approach, what would be the best way to do that cold approach without pissing everybody off? Think about that. And this is something that I take into account when I think about, obviously, the direct guys and the London day game model. Imagine if your daughter or your mum or your sister, or obviously your wife or girlfriend was walking down the street and some guy ran around and jumped in front of her and was like, stop, 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 and trying to be very aggressive. What would you think? You see what I mean? We need to think about this from all different angles, or you're not going to get good at this. And that's the point of this channel right now, is to try to analyze the sweet science of cold approach.
We walked around the city today, and you're gonna see different guys I was telling you about, like how they act when you're not around.
You can tell this guy's jealous already, okay? You can just see it in his face. He's like, what? What? Guys talk to you? Hang on, someone's like, hey girl, is that some sort of, looks like a police officer. Is that a... He's got like the little badge there, a parking inspector or something? Or is it these guys here catcalling? Oh my god, look at this prize here. See, catcalling when girls walk by, you see it in construction sites, it's just not effective. Why do something that is not effective? I just don't understand it. So he's not even talking to her, he's talking to his buddy. She's gorgeous. And then it's what's up. It's... If you're actually attracted to her, at least try to engage her in a mature conversation instead of just objectifying her looks. I dare say most women know that they're attractive. If they're attractive and you walk over and you say, you're attractive, they think to themselves, you're an idiot. I know I'm attractive. I know you think that I'm attractive. And why, if every guy, because women obviously, I think it's pretty much common knowledge that most guys would generally have sex with most girls. And girls are aware of that. Even whether it's true or not, women tend to believe that most guys would have sex with me. That's what girls generally think. So going over there and just saying, you're gorgeous, she's like, well, yeah, I know. I know you want to bang me because I'm a girl, and that's what all guys want to do. So why would you need to state the obvious? Go over there and tell her, oh, it's a green tree. It's probably more effective than saying that. Honestly, I'm not even joking. Go over to her and say, the sky is blue. Might be a far more effective way to start a conversation than going over saying, you're gorgeous.
I'm getting pissed off.
Don't get mad.
I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy, I gotta be honest.
Hiring. That guy was talking to you. We're hiring at the strip club. Nice.
We're hiring, you're beautiful.
That was offensive. That was really offensive.
I shouldn't get mad at that.
Yeah, so the thing that...
Yeah, he's a... Yeah. I'm not sure what to think about this guy's reaction. Yeah, I guess that's part of the problem here. There's strip joints, and they hire girls off the street. What's his issue? Is it that they're judging his girl, or that strip joints exist? If you have a problem with strip joints, do something about that, and then you wouldn't have them trying to hire your girlfriend when she walks by. Right? Am I wrong?
Mad at that?
Yeah, so the thing that happened in this is something that happens all the time, where somebody will want to comment on my hair, but that's just like a way to get in.
Yeah, of course.
You see, guys, she said, people comment on my hair and it's just a way to get in. So it's like you going over saying, hey, I think you're beautiful. I think you're cute. I think you're adorable. I like your eyes. I like your shoes. I like your dress. I like your fashion. I like something about you visually. Girls know that. She just said that. She said that. And he goes, yeah, I know. So why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? You can just see it. She's like, mm-hmm. Instantly you can see she's not really into it. Fair enough. Finish your sentence. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
And that's it. And does he pull out at that stage? Because it's time to stop and then pull out. He does.
Bye, sir.
He tried, and then he pulled out. That's not catcalling. That was kind of respectful. She just said, yep, bye, sir. Mm-hmm. And you could tell in her face she wasn't into it from the very beginning. And then he pulled out. I don't see anything wrong with that approach. Let's go back and have a look at it. How you doing? Quick question. He just put in a time constraint. I gotta go really quickly, but your hair. And so he's come over and said, look, I gotta go really quickly, but I just wanted to talk to you about your hair. And she's like, mm-hmm, my hair, and you gotta go somewhere? Okay. How do you maintain it? I really like how it looks.
Thank you, sir.
She didn't answer the question. She goes, thank you. He didn't really need to at that point throw in, what's your name? You could probably just eject at that stage. She just wasn't into it from the approach. But he approached in a respectful manner, walked and talked. He didn't interrupt her. It wasn't overtly sexual in any way. He didn't catcall her. He asked her about how she maintains her hair as an opener. Probably not the best opener. She obviously wasn't into it from the very beginning. She didn't want to answer his questions. She kept walking. He walked and talked for what looks like about 5 meters and then ejected. He put in a time constraint. He's carrying a water bottle. Is he a day gamer?
Bye, sir.
I'll massage your feet, running through my mind all day. No, she ain't like it. What? Maybe because you hang out with white people? We can't see what's going on or who's saying it. Is someone actually saying that? Because I can't actually hear that. Bitch! What? It's because you hang out with white people, bitch? What?
Yeah, and those people are...
That's a cat. That's someone catcalling from in that store? Well, yeah, that's obviously... You can't just start abusing people walking by. Is that in the middle of New York? Gee.
Scary. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I'm glad that people are making it an issue and like not standing for it anymore.
You're somebody's daughter, you know, like somebody's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sure if somebody did that to one of their, like their mother or their cousin or something, they wouldn't appreciate it.
No.
And that's kind of what we're doing here, guys. We're trying to look at it from the other person and the men in their lives' point of view. So if you're going to learn how to cold approach, we are going to have to make sure that you don't cross any of these lines. And this guy's already angry. Look at him. Whether he's justified in being angry or not, I guess we're going to find out. See, it's very common. Guys just walk by and they just think, okay, well, something about your look, I'm going to comment on it. Visually about you. Something you're wearing, something about your body shape, something on your body, I'm going to comment about it. And it's not really a indirect conversation. I dare say this is why indirect works at the moment, because these guys are just doing this all day, and girls would most probably enjoy a mature conversation with a guy that just wants to have a conversation and get to know her at least for a couple minutes and, you know, test out her personality to see who she is. Just commenting on her looks, it's not very effective, is it?
I hate when people tell you that. You did the same guys before? That's disgusting, dude. Just get back to work and do your job. Like, don't waste taxpayers' money.
They must be following her around or something?
What the?
Hang on, what happened?
Are you serious? What the?
Oh, hang on. Nice. It's here. Nice. You just said nice titties, and it's this old man, like, literally walking behind her. Okay. Alright. Seen enough. Well, that was very interesting, and that was pretty much what not to do. So, yeah, let's finish off with some Masvidal.
We get ready to do this rematch here, right? You got ponytail and wait, this thing about to be real serious.
Kimbo Slice.
Always keep this thing on the DL. You know what I'm saying? This is strictly underground.
Have you guys seen this? This is awesome.
The rematch.
On the rematch with my boy Ray, and I say my boy because that's one of the coolest suits ever. We threw down on those scraps like dogs, like fucking animals, and there was nothing.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, guys, if you like that video, make sure you click the subscribe button, click the bell icon so don't miss out on any future videos that I'll be bringing to you guys. I've got my book. It's in the description. Download the book, The Disabled Casanova, and I've got the 30-day challenge, the 30-day cold approach challenge down there. I've got 40 videos and a lot of written homework in it, and it's dirt cheap. It's literally $30. So this was a lot of catcalling and a lot of bad. I dare say there were 2 approaches in that entire thing that were relatively good, where they went up and tried to make an approach. She showed that disinterest and then they ejected immediately. That was quite respectful. So there was a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing, and that's the whole sweet science here of cold approach that we're trying to navigate in Western society. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.